In a world that screams for you to find your soft life and embrace comfort, what if I told you the Bible has an ancient, and frankly terrifying, prophecy for women who are at ease? What if the spiritual comfort you're enjoying isn't a blessing, but a sign of judgment right around the corner? And what if the peace you feel isn't from God, but is actually a dangerous delusion? For thousands of years, a warning has been sitting right there in the book of Isaiah. It was a direct message from God to a specific group of people, women who are at ease and complacent daughters. Today, that message is screaming down the corridors of time with a shocking relevance for our generation. We are a society obsessed with ease, with security, and with avoiding hardship at all costs. But God has a word for us. It's not a gentle suggestion. It's a prophetic alarm. And we need to talk about what it means for us today, right now, before it's too late. The gathering storm, the problem of modern complacency. Let's be honest. For many of us, the main goal of life has become comfort. We chase financial security, comfortable homes, and easy relationships. And this mindset has bled into the church. We've cooked up a version of Christianity that's often shallow, a feel-good gospel that focuses on our happiness, our prosperity, and our best life now, instead of the cross of Christ. We talk more about blessings than we do about burdens. We seek inspiration more than we seek sanctification. And what's the result? A passionless, lukewarm faith, a faith that is at ease. We've become just like the complacent women in Isaiah's day, so confident in our current situation that we've completely failed to see the judgment that's coming. We live as if our prosperity and our security will last forever, just one easy day after another. But the Bible warns that the popular and comfortable path often leads to destruction. Jesus himself said the road that leads to destruction is wide and easy. This isn't a new problem. This was the exact spiritual sickness that the prophet Isaiah was sent to confront in the 8th century BC. On the surface, the nation of Judah was thriving. They had political alliances, military might, and a feeling of untouchable security. But underneath, the spiritual decay was deep. They were trusting in human strength, the arm of flesh, instead of the living God. They had forgotten God and were living for their own luxury. And into this environment of self-satisfied, careless living, God sent his prophet with a message aimed right at the most comfortable, the most secure, the most complacent people in their society. Rise up, you women who are at ease. Hear my voice, you complacent daughters. Give ear to my speech. Notice that language. Rise up. This isn't a casual invitation to listen. It's a command to people who are lounging in spiritual laziness. The Hebrew words for at ease and complacent paint a picture of women who feel safe, secure, untroubled, and full of self-confidence. They are carefree and careless. God isn't pleased. He's sounding an alarm. He's deliberately coming to trouble those who are living in a false peace. In little more than a year you will shudder, you complacent women, for the vintage fails, the fruit harvest will not come. And the warning gets more specific and even more frightening. Look at verse 10. This isn't some vague, far-off prophecy. God puts a timestamp on it. He says, in little more than a year. The judgment is coming, and it's coming fast. And notice what he targets. The very source of their comfort and security. The harvest that guaranteed their wealth. The vintage that fueled their celebrations. It was all about to end. This was a prophecy of severe economic devastation that would shatter their lifestyle. So let me ask you, what is the source of your comfort? Is it your retirement account? Your stable job? Your predictable life? How secure are those things really? Isaiah is telling them, and us, that any security built on the foundations of this world is temporary and will eventually fail. God's call isn't just to fear, but to repentance. Verses 11 and 12 say, Tremble, you women who are at ease. Shudder, you complacent ones. Strip, and make yourselves bare, and put sackcloth on your waist. Beat your breasts for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Sackcloth was the ancient world's symbol for desperation, mourning, and deep repentance. God is commanding them to stop dressing for comfort and beauty, and to start dressing for grief. He's telling them to mourn. To mourn what? The loss of their pleasant fields, yes, but on a deeper level, to mourn their indifference to God. To mourn that they had fallen in love with the gifts more than the giver, to mourn the spiritual sickness that their comfort had created. Then, the prophecy shows the final outcome of their complacency in verses 13 and 14. For the land of my people will grow up with thorns and briars. Yes, for all the joyous houses in the joyous city. For the palace is forsaken, the populous city deserted. If this message has stirred your spirit, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a sister, a friend, or anyone who needs to hear this urgent word. And subscribe to this channel for more messages that will challenge you to go deeper with God and reject a comfortable faith. Your eternity could depend on it.